A massive document release overnight is shedding new light on the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The National Archives put out thousands of government files from one of America's most traumatic periods.
But at the last minute, President Trump said he had to block the release of hundreds of records. The FBI and CIA claimed those secret documents could pose a security risk.
CBS News had a team up all night reading the declassified papers to see what they reveal. Chip Reid is at the National Archives in Washington with what we have learned. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning. According to a 1992 law, last night at midnight was the deadline for releasing the last batch of documents pertaining to the Kennedy assassination. Now, some documents have been withheld for now for a national security review, but that still leaves us tens of thousands of pages to read.
President and Mrs. Kennedy, a warm welcome.
What happened that November day in Dallas still haunts the nation.
It will be only a matter of minutes before he arrives at the trademark.
A young president killed.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Then the alleged assassin, Lee Harvey Oswald, was killed 2 days later, stirring rumors of a conspiracy. But the newly released documents show the FBI knew of a possible threat against Oswald. FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover wrote a memo saying the night before Oswald was shot, a man called saying he was a member of a committee organized to kill Oswald. The FBI reportedly contacted Dallas police, who assured them adequate protection would be given. However, this was not done. The FBI had actually been monitoring Oswald's shooter, Jack Ruby, for a year. Hoover wrote that he was concerned about conspiracies and wanted to have something issued so we can convince the public that Oswald is the real assassin.
I really don't know what the situation is about.
The FBI director also knew that Oswald had ties to Cuba and Russia. Oswald was revealed to be on the FBI's radar a month before the assassination, and he apparently told an associate that he wanted to kill President Eisenhower. Some information that came out after the assassination, one man told investigators he heard a man betting $100 that President Kennedy would be dead within 3 weeks. A 413-page memo details every threat against Kennedy, including those from the Ku Klux Klan and some with mental illness. The documents also show that both Russia and Cuba feared they would be blamed, and Russia worried that Kennedy's death could possibly lead to nuclear war. Experts on the Kennedy assassination say there are so many newly released documents, and so many of them are cryptic and almost impossible to understand, that it could be weeks, months, or even years before we understand their full significance. And even then, they say, we may never know the whole truth. Charlie?
Thanks, Chip.